Okay, we're picking up with question 14 on the practice 6C test. Number 14 says, heart disease is the #1 killer today. Suppose that 8% of the patients in a small town are known to have heart disease. And suppose that a test is available that is positive in 96% of the patients with heart disease, but is also positive in 7% of the patients who do not have heart disease. If a person is selected at random and given the test and it comes out positive, what is the probability that the person actually has heart disease? So what I did here is I made a tree diagram with a couple branches. So the first branch that I did was people that either had heart disease or they did not have heart disease. And it says in the problem that 8% of the people in the town have heart disease. So I have 0.08 here and then 0.92 here. And then of the people who have heart disease, the test is positive 96% of the time for people who have heart disease. So if they test positive, that's 0.96, and they test negative, that will be 0.04. But it's also positive 7% of the time when they don't have heart disease. So for the people who don't have heart disease and test positive, that's 7%, and testing negative down here would be 93%. So then I got these four percentages. You just multiply the digits. 0.08 times 0.96 gives you 0.0768. 0.08 times 0.04 gives you this. 92 times 7 gives you this. 92 times 93 gives you this. So we have these four numbers. Now they're asking us, if the person selected at random and the test comes out positive, what's the probability that they had heart disease? So we're looking for the probability that someone has heart disease given the fact that they tested positive. So the formula for that is, again, the conditional probability formula. So you're going to find the probability of having heart disease and being positive and dividing that by the probability that they tested positive. So the people who had heart disease and tested positive would be this number up top, 0.0768. That's my numerator. And the people who tested positive would be the 0.0768 plus the 0.644, because that's everyone who tested positive. When you add those together, you get 0.1412. And when you divide 0.0768 by 1412, you get 0.5439, and that is your final answer.